Hey guys, welcome to another general oracle reading. I'm going to go ahead and do another reading, and I hope you guys are doing okay. So I've got the deck Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace, and that's the deck I'm going to use to begin with. And we've got Tower, Unplug and Relax for a Spell. So if you've been working hard, and doing the most, try to relax and unplug and relax for a spell. The Tower also in the tarot, regular tarot, is something unexpected happening. So maybe it's something good, and that's why it's saying to relax for a little while. You've already done everything needed, and the Tower has came into your life, brought something unexpected, and I think it's a good Tower in this case. And we've got also stars, because the Tower can also signify something bad happening. But in this Tower, she's got a little flower right there, a little pot with a flower in it. I don't think it's food. And she's got some tea to relax, and it says unplug and relax for a spell. So maybe you're feeling accomplished, and that's a great feeling. So now you can relax, do a little bit of exercising to make your body look more prettier. And we've got stars. You can manifest your every wish. The star in the tarot also represents wish fulfillment as well. And I just did another reading, and also we got the wish fulfillment card, the Nine of Cups. This is the number 5 though. So maybe there's some beautiful changes coming into your life. And then we have the 3 here, which in some cases, in most cases, it can signify the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, or, the divine helping you, being with you, helping you go through difficult times. Voyage, you already have all the answers. So it looks like she's looking at the world, probably wanting to go somewhere, on her way somewhere, on a beautiful ship, wondering where she's going to go next. Look at all those stars that are shooting down, like a, what do you call those stars when you see a falling star? They say to make a wish. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and read Stars and Tower out of the guidebook. It's time you took a step back and spent some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. Look up some yoga videos on YouTube. Try out guided meditation. Read a book from a genre you might not usually read. Take a morning stroll around your neighborhood and discover places you've never been before. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respect to ourselves. That's beautiful. And then stars. You can manifest your every wish. It's time for you to take your goals and turn them into your reality. Create that dream board. Wish on those shooting stars. Write in a daily manifestation journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that is best for everyone involved. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve it. That's beautiful. So let's shuffle it a little bit and pull out a few more, okay? Today I decided to use this Oracle deck. I think it's so beautiful. And see what card, if one comes out, okay? Let's do it this way. Maybe I'll just pull one out, huh? Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. If things have been a little bit gloomy, a little bit hard to understand, not been feeling all that excited about life, it says to paint the sun back into your sky. And we got raindrops. Take a chance on them. Okay, so let's read those two. Number 11. Don't build a home that will come crumbling down if a single person walks out of the front door. When it comes down to it, we can't depend on other people to make us feel happy or fulfilled. The fact is that people are going to leave from time to time. You're the only one who's guaranteed to stay. Take the time to find sources of joy outside of your loved ones. You deserve happiness that lasts. And then number 39. So we're not always going to have people stay with us. You know, sometimes we've got to be strong and try to make our own selves happy. Raindrops. Take a chance on them. If anyone has a reason to keep their guard up, it's you. People have been known to mistreat you, and like any rational person, you finally got tired of it, went back inside, locked the door. But you weren't supposed to stay out of the rain forever. No matter how terrifying the prospect may seem, you need to put yourself out there again. Whoever it is you're thinking of, they can be trusted to walk with you through the storm. So it says, take a chance on them. Okay. All right. And I thought those were pretty. I thought that was nice. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to read this illumination card from the sacred, what's it called? The Sacred Destiny Oracle. Okay? And it's illumination. There we go. Mist rising on Alpine Lake. As the sun rises over the far mountains, mists begin to swirl upward, illuminated by the golden, radiant rays of morning light. In many traditions, mist symbolizes what is called the mystic veil, which represents an entrance point into unseen realms. In ancient and native cultures, mists are associated with mystical and magical inner dimensions. Mist in the mountains represent higher states of consciousness. So you may be coming into some higher state of consciousness where you just feel there's no reason to deal with petty people. There's no reason to deal with, little arguments here and there. You're rising higher than you have in your past. The sacred landscape wants you to know the upward spiraling mists rising in the mountains suggest that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians, are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see what's ahead, Spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in a wondrous way. In a wondrous direction. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in a wondrous direction. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all like that. I guess I'll pick out some of these. Try to shuffle this deck. Get something out of this deck right here. Hang on. We got to shuffle a little bit more than that. Oh, and the devil wanted to come out again. Yeah, it could be that I did it on my last reading. It came out on my last reading. Somebody that's not been praying too much, getting close to God, that doesn't want to heal, doesn't want to get close to God, is roaming around your area, maybe thinking about you, wanting to come near you, collective, and wrap his, see those dark, like hands, they're not hands, but like, in a sort of way, in a roundabout way, kind of wanting to hover around you, you know. Let's pretend this was you and this wasn't the temptation card. You know, the person is trying to come around you and get close to you, probably been thinking about you, and that person is not very healed. They don't want to pray. They don't want to ask God to help them with whatever situation they're going through. They want to get near you, probably take away your firm foundation that you have built for yourself, your peace, your calmness, your security, your safety that God has helped you build for yourself. I'm keeping this out. So you went through the time of emotional withdrawal. You know, maybe now it's this person's time to go through emotional withdrawal and get close to God, you know. So we got firm foundation, which I believe is the Four of Wands. So you've been taking care of yourself, collective, staying in peace, staying grounded. And there's deception and envy that's wanting to come near you. Somebody deceptive, somebody envious of you for some reason. You know, maybe you're the kind of person that likes to mind your business and take care of your business, take care of your family, you know, and they feel that they don't know what to do because they can't come around you anymore. They can't come and disrupt your beautiful, firm foundation that you have. You've been using your intuition and getting closer to God and praying and staying prayed up. So let's start with if I could find my guidebook. Let's start with firm foundation, number 4. This card denotes that you have already or are currently working toward establishing a solid foundation in the material world, using good judgment and heeding lessons from the past concerning financial matters will assist you in laying a firm groundwork. By doing so, security will have a better chance of building in the future. The material power that's now around you can either be an advantage or a disadvantage. depending on how you respond to it. Don't let your current position determine who you are. Remember to give back and prime the pump of prosperity. For true spiritual and material wealth is as much about giving as it is receiving. Seek proper investment advice and realize that you don't have to hold on to your possessions too tightly. Just be flexible and allow things to continue to flow. And then number 7, deception and envy. And number 7 in the Rider-Waite deck, in the Rider-Waite deck is the 7 of Swords, if I'm not mistaken. And that's somebody sneaky, somebody deceitful, you know. Look how he's looking. You know, kind of looking into your business, kind of wanting to know what you're doing, kind of spying on you. However which way they can look to see what you're doing. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You've worked hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. You know, because there's envious people, whatever foundation you have made for yourself, whatever maybe job that you have at the moment, you know, somebody may be trying to, you know, somebody jealous, maybe an ex-boyfriend or an ex-girlfriend, or, you know, just an ex-friend, you know, same sex, you know, maybe trying to take away this beautiful, oops, my goodness, this beautiful outlook that you have in life, you know, that you're trying to build for yourself, a beautiful start, or you know, just something good in your life. Trapped in fear. Number 8. This is the 8 of Swords. This card, an 8 of Swords, is when you're not really trapped. You just feel like you are. And maybe these are the people that are trying to, that are your ops, you know, that are trying to cause problems for you, that are trying to cause opposition in your life, you know. Or it could be you also worrying about a certain something. This card reveals that it's actually your own fear that has you immobilized and trapped, preventing you from making decisions or choices. Or if it's somebody that's envious of you, they don't understand that they have their own beauty, that they have their own chance to make their life just as beautiful as yours. And yet they're trying to take away your happiness, and God is not going to be too okay with that, you know. He's going to have your back, and he's going to be supporting you in every way. You've got your guardians and ancestors watching out for you as well. This card reveals that it's actually your own fear that has you immobilized and trapped, preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage. And this may not be you, collective. I don't think it's anybody who watches me. I believe it's somebody who may be surrounding you. Work, family, friends. It says you are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage. And sometimes we do get into this where we think that we can't, make it, that we can't figure things out. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage, and in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest. Many individuals choose to stay in this place because they can't see the road ahead. They feel a misguided sense of safety there, or they're afraid of starting something new. But staying will only add to your levels of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. Sometimes, how I tell people is that when you can't move ahead for some reason, sometimes it's God who's keeping you there because there's things up ahead that you're not aware of, that He still wants you to hold on for a little while. And as you're waiting and as you're meditating and praying, hopefully you're praying and meditating, He's guiding you on what to do, how to react, how to move forward, how to get that encouragement that you need and courage to move forward. Because sometimes we can't see the road ahead. You're feeling misguided, a sense of safety. They feel a misguided sense of safety. Or they're afraid of starting something new, but staying will only add to your levels of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. So, maybe if you're feeling stuck, like this Eight of Swords, as you're waiting to be prepared, to be ready to move forward, as I often do, maybe choose that time, use that time to exercise and, wait patiently until you're ready, until your body tells you that you're ready, because a lot of stress will cause adverse effects in your physical body. So if you start, exercising and stuff, that'll be very helpful for you until you're ready. And God has, guided you, and your spirit guides have guided you onto, the answer that you need to move forward. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all of the tools that you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. And they are those emotions that keep us trapped, thinking that we cannot get back on track. And when you pray, God gives you intuition. God gives you the Holy Spirit to help you, guide you through your intuition, is how I see it. Okay, and number 2 is the High Priestess card in the Rider-Waite. Intuition is the language of the soul. When this card shows up in a reading, it's a clear message. It's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance, and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information, and for example, if you're feeling trapped and stuck, collective, or whoever may be listening to this video, I forgot where I was. Sorry, guys. I had something that I wanted to say, but just give it a chance and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. Right. Sometimes when we're meditating and stuck, you feel stuck. If you do have people that are envious of you, maybe that's why God wants you to wait and hold off and pray so He can give you guidance as to what to do moving forward. Meanwhile, it's also trying to get your attention to look at your body. You might need something that your body needs more than something that we want to accomplish in our daily lives, and we're putting off our own bodies. So as you're waiting, feeling stuck, use that time to try to better, like maybe take some vitamins, supplements, drink more water, take care of your body, So just give it a chance and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in this world vying for your every thought, it's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge your insights. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are powerful signs that intuition is knocking on your door. You have heard a phrase or saying repeated by more than one person today. You have heard a phrase or saying repeated by more than one person today. Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Has someone mentioned the name of a specific individual whom you were just thinking of? These are all signals for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is a perfect time to seek the answers from within. Turn inward, where you'll find the solutions and valuable insights that are waiting to assist you. When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you'll begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but you'll also begin to perceive people and situations with a deeper and more discerning eye. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, you'll see the real deal. The traditional tarot archetype is the High Priestess. Sorry about that, I kicked my little box I got down here. So, that's how I feel about it, collective. If you've been feeling stuck, use your intuition to give you insights. And know that the right timing will arrive. Sometimes God just wants us to be patient. So it's 28 minutes, guys, and I've got this card right here. Flag, achievement, recognition, overthrow, success, victory, winner, conquest, mastery, bragging rights, carry the day, plans are coming to fruition, king of the mountain. Maybe you can look into some of these keywords. Know that success is coming, victory is coming. You will be a winner. You will achieve what you've been trying to achieve and have recognition in whatever you've been working on. I hope y'all guys like the reading, and I don't really know what else to pull out. Let me get a few of these cards, okay? Maybe there's something else extra that wants to come out, okay? Coach, we got Coach in my other reading. Maybe somebody's trying to teach you something. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. Pay attention to that, collective. Maybe you're going through a, what's it called? Maybe you're going through a transformation. This is the Death card. Sometimes in the tarot, the Death card means an ending and a new beginning. Always know that when there's an ending, there's a new beginning. You know, we don't know that death is really, it's the end of this world that we live in right here. But there's another world that comes after we pass away. You know, there's a new beginning. I love the candle on top of that. The white candle meaning purification. Maybe it's time to let something go. You know, to let, if hopefully it isn't that somebody will be passing away, but it says endless, harm, and inevitable. Hopefully, as I was going to say, it's an ending of somebody trying to come against you, trying to put obstacles in your way. And look what we have right here, aid. Somebody is going to come and help you in whatever you're going through. Mercy, charity, and kindness. Somebody is going to look at you, see you. God, perhaps, or maybe a friend, a family member is going to come and help you with whatever you may be going through. If you're going through a difficult time, viewer, whoever it is that may be watching. Friends, I just saw friends. See? Let me show it to you guys. Maybe some of your friends are going to help, or some people are going to get together and team up and connect with you. Maybe online. It says network, through the network. So, you've got trapped. Maybe you're feeling trapped. Maybe you feel you're trapped in a marriage. I hope not. I hope not. It shouldn't be that way. Readiness, preparation, prompt, arrangement. Maybe it's telling you to be ready. Be ready for a new beginning. Hopefully it's readiness to, either if you have to leave a marriage, or maybe the marriage is going to get better and you just have to get ready to try to put more focus in fixing your marriage. Here we have loss. Maybe you're feeling alone, or the person that you're not with, collective, is feeling this way. Maybe they've lost somebody. I hope not. My condolences to anybody. If anybody has lost anybody, I'm so sorry. Sorrow, damage, and bereavement. Maybe a little puppy, a little animal has passed away. That could be it. Anyways, collective, thank you for listening. And I went way overboard that I wasn't supposed to. And I hope this resonated. Some of the stuff. And it was helpful in some way. And I hope my readings get better. Anyways, thank you for listening. And I hope the best for you guys, that you achieve what your goal is. That your plans are coming into fruition. So, what's the next one? Magnifying glass, get more information, clarity, very important details, research, documents, examine the fine print, larger than life. And I hope that this is not happening to anybody where there's a death or a loss or anything like that. Maybe it's just that you feel that somebody wants to get back with you and they feel lonely. They feel you're lost, collective. Anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. All together, take care, and I'll see y'all on my next reading. Bye-bye. Thank you. And if you wish to like the video or subscribe to my channel, I would be really happy for that. Really, really happy about that. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see y'all on my next reading. Bye-bye.